Hey there Facebook, it is Vanessa here again, your speaker, trainer and coach from Live, Love, Give. And today I have a message coming to you which is one in which I want us to get seriously empowered to actually know whether we're actually blocking our own success or we're actually setting ourselves up to win and attracting our success. So let me dive into that with you guys and sort of explain what on earth I'm talking about. But ultimately, I want us to know that how we treat others either blocks us from our success or it allows us to attract into our life the actual success that we're truly after. And I want to unpack that and I want to show you how that kind of works in the subconscious mind. But ultimately, anytime we judge or criticize or we're even jealous of somebody else out there for whatever reason, you know, maybe we judge them or criticize them for whatever success, or we're jealous of their success in any way, whenever we go about judging or criticizing them or trying to bring them down, what it does is that it sends a message to our subconscious that I don't want what they got because I don't want to subject myself to this kind of criticism or judgment or condemnation or kind of any of this negative energy that I'm projecting onto them. I don't want to receive that myself. So the subconscious's job is to actively move you away from anything painful and toward anything pleasurable. So if we are judging or condemning or criticizing another human being, that's a negative experience that we're projecting onto that other human being, and your subconscious is always listening to everything that is going on in your mind. And what happens is it literally thinks, wow, if I have that kind of success, if I have that wealth in that area of life, this is how people are going to operate toward me. And I know that to be true because I'm operating that way toward them. So therefore, I'm not going to allow myself to have that kind of success. I'm going to block that. I'm going to make sure that I don't get that so that I can save myself from this kind of judgment and criticism that I'm projecting onto that person. So I'm reiterating that in the hope that you kind of get it. And I want to tell you the flip side of that is that when you can get to a point where you actually bless people for their success, for the wealth that they have in that area of life, whether it is financial or it's in their business or it's in their beauty or their physique or it's in their emotional intelligence, whatever it is, whatever area of life they have some form of wealth in, when you can get to a position of actually blessing them for having that, thinking that's awesome that person has achieved that, has created that. If you can get to that point of genuinely feeling that way towards other people's success, what that does on the flip side is send the message to your subconscious, hey, if I have that kind of wealth and success in my life, I'm also going to have that kind of pleasure and reward, and people are going to treat me the way that I treat them when I have that success. And so either way, your subconscious is either picking up that I should direct you into this direction because you're going to get more pleasure, or I'm going to direct you away from that in order to save you from the pain associated from other people's judgments of it. So how you treat others is determining your level of success, whether you are absolutely blocking it because your subconscious wants to save you from how you're treating others who have the success that you're after, or your subconscious is absolutely helping and supporting you to move in that direction because you know it's going to be a great pleasurable experience because of how you are treating others in that position. So my hope is that me sharing this and letting you know that your subconscious is absolutely in alignment, listening to every single thing that you are thinking and saying and projecting onto others. And I want it to be a really empowering message in terms of making you more conscious about how you are, judging others. Because let me just reiterate once more, if you are judging another person for any sort of version of success that they have, you are blocking yourself from receiving that kind of success into your life, because you're reinforcing to your subconscious it's going to be painful going down that route, because you're going to get people just like you judging and criticizing you. And on the flip side, when you can appreciate and you can be actually happy for another person's success in whatever area that is, you open yourself up to receiving and moving in that direction of generating that kind of wealth simultaneously in your life. So I'm really hoping that this makes sense to you guys and is definitely of value. And I really hope that it empowers you to think about the kind of success that you really want in your life. Whether that is financial success in your business, maybe you want to get a better physique, get a healthier body, whatever it is, whatever area that is, maybe higher levels of spirituality and an attachment to some more meaning or purpose or direction in your life, whatever the area that you're looking to generate higher levels of success in, I want you to look at the people who are in those realms of life, who are currently successful, and I want you to really look at those people and notice what comes up for you. Are you judging them? Are you criticizing them? Or are you genuinely in a place of happiness? Or the first lot of questions I should have mentioned as well, if you're jealous of them. Because remember, jealousy, what that does, there's a difference between being happy for somebody's success and seeing it all, and being jealous of that success, right? So in both positions, you may think that they're at this higher level than you potentially, and you both positions know you kind of want to get there, but one is, hey, that's so inspiring to me. That person has the kind of wealth and success and I'm looking to generate in my life. How did they do it? I'm so excited that they're proving to me that that is a possibility, because it's inspiring to me. And on the other level, you're like, you see what they have and you want it, but there's that part of you that doubts that you can have it. And instead of doing the work to get yourself in that direction, you'd rather bring them down to your level by judging and criticizing them and making it okay for where you're at and not having to do the work. So you simultaneously block yourself. So I want you to think about identifying those people who have the kind of wealth that you would love to have in your life, and look at your relationship and judgment toward them. And then you've got to do the work of getting yourself to a place where you can genuinely be happy for their success. Because anytime you're not, you are literally blocking yourself from receiving that and generating that kind of success into your life. And so you need to go on that journey, definitely. And I'm really hoping that me sharing this is of value, and I hope you're going to do that work to recognize who in your life are you currently really judging, and what is it actually that you're judging about them, what successes within them that you're judging, and see how it's playing out currently in your life. You're actually blocking yourself from receiving that which you are judging and being jealous of. So let me check in with you guys. I really want to know where in the world you are tuning in from. I always love hearing that from you guys. And definitely drop me any questions or comments. I love engaging with you guys while I've got you on live. Or if you're watching this later on, definitely always shoot me over questions. I love engaging with you guys. And let me check in. So I've got Madeline and Jason and Sam and Jody and Gerardo. And hello to you, Sam. And I'm loving that you're finding this spot on, Andrew. That's awesome. And Moyne's here, and Madeline. Hi, Vanessa from Stockholm, Sweden. So glad to see you here online. I always love seeing you in that beautiful part of the world. Definitely need to get to. Thanks for showing up. And Moyne's here. Hello, my friend. And Justin and Sam. Thank you for your kind compliment there. And Marco's here. And Judy. And hello, Marco. Good to see you. And Moises and Mustafa and T2 and Jeff and Marco. Interesting perspective on how the subconscious acts. Absolutely. And I'm hoping that you're finding a lot of empowerment in understanding what's going on. And yeah, just reiterating that anytime you judge or condemn or project any sort of negative judgment or criticism toward anybody else, whatever it is, you are going to block yourself from whatever success is backing what is going on in that judgment, because literally your subconscious is trying to move you away from pain and move you toward pleasure. All right, so if you really want the kind of success that other people have in their life, get yourself to a place of genuinely blessing them for the success that they have, so that you send the message to your subconscious that absolutely you want to move in that direction, and it's safe too. People aren't going to judge and condemn you if you have that kind of success. You're always training your subconscious. And remember, I'm always saying that your conscious mind is the goal setter. It says what it wants, but it's actually your subconscious mind that is the goal getter or not getter. So you got to think about it that way. So love that, Marco. And Lucy's here. Awesome to see you. Beautiful. And Kamal, hello to you. And Pradeep and Salem and Giuseppe, loving that you're finding some truth here, my friend. And Shalendra and Madeline, I'm loving that this is a beautiful message for you. That's awesome to hear. And Jamie and Sam, this makes a lot of sense in my previous experiences. Boom. Always use the power of reflection like you are, Sam. I love that. I think we learn so much when we can reflect back on our experiences, because when we're in the present moment, we can often have a bunch of blind spots that the power of reflection can see, and we can learn the lessons from the past so that we don't repeat them in the future. Absolutely. That's awesome. And Yabays, hello to you, and Scotty and Manu and Sam. Now I understand how I blocked wealth and success in my life. Thank you, Superstar, for preaching this. Awesome. That's so empowering to hear. When we judge people for being wealthy and successful, absolutely, what your subconscious is never going to let you go down that path, because it knows the pain that it will be subjected to based on its own experiences within you. So you've got to, definitely empower yourself with that and go on the journey of face the judgments that you have in others. Know that they are your own blocks and limitations towards your own success. Do the work to get yourself to a place of genuinely being happy for other people's success so that you can open up yourself to achieving that kind of success in your own life. Absolutely. I love that, Sam. And Daniel's here, and James, and Jason from Colombia. Nice to have you. And Kamal from Lebanon. Awesome. Much love to you, my friend. And Sam, now I've got to do the work, clean and clear judgments, and unblock my wealth and success. Boom. And I know you're in the program, so that's really what this is all about this week. Opening up to receptivity, vulnerability, so that we can actually open up to bring in the success, so that we're not blocking it with all our judgments of ourselves and of others. And remember that judgment always comes from a lack of self-esteem. So do the work at lessening the judgments on yourself, and you'll simultaneously be lessening the judgments on others, but you can go for both modes. Check out the judgments that you're placing on yourself, and also check out the judgments that you're placing on others. That is where the work is to be done, to tear down those blocks and open yourself up to success. So awesome, Sam. And Shamim, thank you so much. And San's here, and Aminat and Sam. Subconscious is the area I need to pay attention to. Absolutely. Like I said, the subconscious is something like between 90 and 96% of the mind. So if you think about it, it's doing a lot more work than that 4 to 10% of the conscious mind that we're conscious of, right? So you got to think about tapping into how the subconscious impacts us and directs us, and this is just one of those ways. Madeline, you are so beautiful, and I see myself a lot in your personality, like my sister. Oh, that's so beautiful. I'd love to meet you one day, Madeline. It sounds awesome. I'm sure we'd have a bunch of fun. And Samir's here, and Bogdan, and Melissa, and Adrian from Mexico. I love it. So guys, really, this is my message for you guys today. I want you to look at how you are treating others, and know that how you treat others is either blocking your success or attracting success. So remember to tap into all those judgments, all those criticisms of others, and recognize that when you are doing that, you're actually limiting yourself, and it's all going on in that subconscious. Your subconscious is trying to move you away from pain and judgment and criticism, and it's getting its training from how you treat others, and it's going to move you towards something pleasurable. And again, it's looking at how you're blessing others, how you're being happy for others. And at the end of the day, we're human beings. We have a tribal mentality. So connection is super important, and how we treat others is reinforcing to the subconscious how we are going to experience connection if we get that success or we don't, right? So you've got to think about it that way. Maggie, thanks for joining, and anybody else who's just joining now, please catch the recording, and I hope you get a ton of value from today's message. And as always, I'm sending you all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you, to wherever you are in the world today. I really hope it's an amazing, empowering, and beautiful day for you. It's a gorgeous day here in Melbourne. So warm. I'm loving it. I'm soaking it up before the winter comes. But I'm sending you guys all of my love, and I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow.